Today we are going to learn about the spirometer. A spirometer is an apparatus used for measuring the inspired and expired air volume of the lungs. It uses a differential transducer to measure the lung capacity. Starting with the installation, we need to know all the components provided by the company. Firstly, we have the flow transducer, of which we have been provided with 50 such pieces as it is a reusable item. Secondly, we have the pressure tube. Next, we have the nose clip. Then we have the actual spirometer. This is the extension cable for the USB port, the installation software, and the activation code. Starting with the installation of the spirometry software, we insert this software CD. Now we click on the open folder to view files, and then we enter the setup, the .exe file. On double clicking it, we allow it the permission. Now we press next. Now this computer is asking for the software key supplied by this product. The software key is supplied by the manufacturer and it is written here, and we will directly enter it. Then we again press next, and then we agree on the terms and condition. Now it asks for the options of the language. Choosing English as default, press next. Now press next for the setup status. After the successful installation of 100%, we click finish. Now we come to the installation of the device. After clicking finish, it asks for the username. Entering the name, we log on. Then it asks for the activation code, which should be entered after the installation of the device. Hence, we learn the installation of the device. This is the flow transducer and this is the pressure cable. The pressure cable is connected to the flow transducer in this manner, and the other end of the pressure tube is connected to the spirometer in this fashion. The spirometer is connected to the extension cable of the USB. And this whole installation is inserted in the USB port of the computer. Hence, we can enter the activation code provided by the company. The activation code is provided here below. After entering the activation code, we press the activate button. From the user point of view, one needs to understand the usage of the machine and must go to the help menu. Help, show help. Now it gives the whole introduction, the general information, activating the software which is already been done, the tutorial how to use it, program settings, calibrations, personal information and session database, measurement, bronchial provocation, analysis and results, interpretations, the final report and else. After going through the help menu very carefully, now we enter the personal database of the patient. Going on to this portion, it gives you the option of the first name, the last name, the personal ID of the hospital, the patient code depending on the hospital, the date of birth, gender, the ethnic group, height in centimeters, weight in kgs, profession, smoking or not, any illness if any, the medication, the problems, comments, or cooperation if necessary, the ventilation function, spirometry finding, result test and the interpretation text. When the prerequisite information are being entered, this icon of the face is highlighted as dark green, which it shows. Now we click on this icon and ask the patient to respirate in this. Now we will demonstrate this function on a patient. Now we install the apparatus on the patient. Firstly, the patient is advised to sit straight. Now we insert this nose clip on his nose so that none of his air is leaked from the nose. Now this transducer is inserted in his mouth and is advised to be inserted to the third mark on the transducer. The patient is advised to take 3 normal breaths and then inspire deeply and then expire very hardly till 6 seconds, and it is reflected on the screen. The similar results will be shown on the screen now. After pressing the yes, when we accept all the measurements, the reference report is presented before us on the screen. Hence, now we can print the report by this option. This screen will be printed to us. Thank you. This procedure is repeated 3 times on the patient and the best possible readings are taken. And after the usage of this transducer on one patient, it is advised not to be reused. This is how the whole spirometry is done. Thank you.